It's the weekend, and that means I'm reading every Illinois appellate decision and reporting back to you guys the state of law in the state of Illinois. This week's case is Gary Motykie versus Kevin Motykie. Gary and Kevin are brothers. Gary is a successful plastic surgeon, and Kevin helps Gary out with his business ideas. And they have a really good business idea. Gary and Kevin are going to buy classic cars and lease them to movie studios. The movie studio is going to use the car in a movie. And then Gary and Kevin are going to sell the car as the car from the movie at a higher price. Good idea, right? Gary gives Kevin the money to buy the cars. And Gary also says, Kevin, I love your son, my nephew, little Max. I'm going to buy a life insurance policy as an investment so that Max can use it later for college. And Kevin, you're going to be in charge of it. So Kevin buys the cars, but he doesn't put the cars in the business's name. He puts it in his own name. And Kevin allegedly takes money from the business. And Kevin must have really needed money because he cashes out little Max's life insurance. Gary sues Kevin. The courts say, well, we don't know what the real business deal was between Gary and Kevin, but we do know that Kevin never, ever should have cashed out that life insurance policy because now Max doesn't have the money for college. So in the meantime, we're going to say that Kevin has to put one of those cars in constructive trust for the benefit of little Max. So courts can do this. If you're holding on to something that you probably shouldn't be holding on to and someone else needs it, courts can say, you're going to hold on to that, but you're going to hold on to it in trust, constructive trust. You can keep it, but it's going to be for the benefit of this other party that you defrauded or did something bad to. So that's what the courts did. This happens in divorce all the time. Two married people own things. One person gives it to a brother, a sister, a new girlfriend, and the other party says, well, that thing's really mine. And the court says, we'll figure it out. But in the meantime, that person's going to hold it in constructive trust. So this is to let you know, this case, that courts can do a lot of things to a lot of people while they figure everything out. In this case, they made him hold it in constructive trust. I hope little Max gets to go to college. I hope Gary and Kevin can sit down at a Thanksgiving table again one day.